What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all how I trim my hair. Now, to be honest with you guys, I've never trimmed my hair a day in my life. I've never done so. I've only big chopped my hair when I went natural. But today, I wouldn't say I found this, because I actually seen other YouTubers pretty much cutting or trimming their hair this way, and it did look really simple, so I was like, okay, whatever. So I'm showing you guys how I do mine as a beginner. So for starters, you want to make sure that you do part your hair all the way down the middle, from front to back, back to front, whichever way y'all want to go. But pretty much I'm just parting my hair, and you want to do 2 even sections. So for me, I like my hair to be pretty much even all across. However, I know that the back is longer than the front, so I can't really get the blunt cut that I want. But once you guys part it, you're just going to make sure that all the tangles and knots and everything is out of your hair with a brush or a fine tooth comb. I'm going to be using both, so it doesn't really matter which one you use, but either one, just to get those knots out. And this is going to be a very quick length check for you guys. I'm at waist length, hip length, I don't know. I'm at some length, but all I know is my hair grew real long in that 1 year since the last time I straightened it. Okay, so once you have your 2 halves, you're gonna part your hair into quarters. So now you should have 4 full sections in your hair, like you were to do if you were doing a wash and go. And then again, you're gonna brush or comb those tangles or knots out. For me, you're going to see me using my brush first and then my fine tooth comb, just so that way I can make sure that all of my hair from root to tip is stretched out when it's time for me to cut my hair, just so that way I can pretty much get an even cut as possible. So y'all seen those scissors, right? The scissors were the death of me. Just watch. Yeah, them scissors, they weren't cutting. I don't know what was going on with them, but they just were not cutting. I thought if I go to the back, it'll work. If I go to the front of the scissors, maybe it's just something going on, but they just were not cutting. I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. But after some real force, I finally got it to go through. But then I had to end up switching my scissors in the end, which y'all will see, to another pair, because I'm not beat for uneven hair. But this is the first half, the back left, I believe, of my hair after the trim. And as y'all can see, it's pretty much looking better in comparison to the other half that I didn't cut. It looks a lot better, actually. It looks almost even, but then y'all gonna see me go in and dust those ends off again. So pretty much what I'm doing here is that I'm going to be making it a little bit more even and sharper, but I'm also looking for the split ends as well as the single hair knots, and I'm just going and cutting those off as well. Okay, so when it comes to the other half in the back, it's pretty much self-explanatory on how I did the first half. I'm pretty much going to be cutting the exact same length that I did on the other side, but you guys are going to see me kind of like try to measure it a little bit to get a more precise cut, and just so that way I know that they are the same length. Don't want uneven sides around here, can't be doing that. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I did. Kept it very simple. And something that I've noticed, that when I do blunt cuts on my straight hair and I go back to curly, it looks like I have layers anyways, because I have multiple curl patterns. So that's why I really like doing my hair blunt cuts. I'm tired of actual layers, like I don't have time for it. And plus, when my hair is curly and if I had layers, I feel like my hair would be way shorter, which I'm not pressed for. So onto the front of my hair, y'all seen that I mixed a section from the back with the front, just so that way I can know exactly where to stop when I'm cutting. And that's pretty much how I got my hair even, or as even as possible, all around. Like I said, my hair is not going to be even with the back and the front together, because the back is always going to be longer unless I keep cutting the back and let the front grow out, but I really don't want to do that. So this is a very good way of just having your hair even all across, even if you do have shorter parts in the front. Does that make sense? Okay. So this is my hair after I trimmed all of the 4 sections. As you guys can see, by just pulling it, it does look pretty even, and I must say so myself that I did a pretty good job right there, you know? But after I cut it, I'm just gonna fluff out my hair just so that way it's not as flat. And again, with the measuring and pulling it, I was just shocked and shook that I did it myself. But guys, I didn't really take that much off. I would say I just took about a full inch, because before my hair was at waist, hip length, whatever you want to call it, and now it's just a little bit above the back of my jeans, back of my sweatpants. But overall, I think I did pretty good. It looks really good, actually. My mom, she's a licensed cosmetologist, and she was like, it looks really good, and I was like, oh, kudos to me. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to show you guys how I did this really super simple trim on my hair. And like I said, it was really easy as a beginner especially. But I do hope you guys liked this video, and if you found it helpful, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one.